Hello students, I am here with lesson number 5, Verbs, Tenses and Time, part 2. In this video, we will discuss about the past tense and its 4 forms. Now the question is how we will define a past tense. As you already know, a tense which shows an action that has happened or a state previously existed. It is used to talk about an action or an activity in a time before now, means in the recent past or the distant past. In a simple language, you can understand that it refers to actions or events taking place in the past. Now, let's begin with the first form, that is simple past tense. The simple past tense is used to indicate an action or an event that happened or existed at a specific point in time in the past. However, children, you should always remember there are some simple past tense verbs such as cut, put, set, etc. which remain the same in the present and past tense. On your screen, you can see the formula and a few examples of simple past tense. How do we form simple past tense? The formula is written. We use second form of verb or by adding d or ed to the base verb. The first usage of simple past tense is to express a complete action and to often using a time marker. Now, what is time marker? Time marker means the words which we are using in our examples or in writing or speaking, it shows us a specific point of time. Like in the first example, you will see it is written, I saw a movie yesterday. In this, what's the time marker? The word yesterday is showing you a specific point of time. So it becomes a time marker. And which verb is used in this sentence? The word saw is used, which is the second form of verb see. Second example, last year I traveled to Jaipur. Travel is made with the help of ed to the base verb. In the third example, my cousin came home last night. Came is simple past tense and it is the second form of verb come. Now, the second usage of simple past tense is to express the habits in the past. Like you can see, she collected stamps when she was a child. The word collected is simple past tense. But when did she collect stamps? When she was a young girl. A child means when she was quite young. At that time, she used to collect stamps. So this habitual habits can be expressed by using simple past tense. Second example, when I was younger, I liked ice creams a lot. Was, the word was is auxiliary verb. It shows you past tense, and then the word liked is made with the help of ed. That is simple past tense. The third usage is to express requests and questions. In this you will see the examples. I wanted to ask you for a small favor. Wanted is made with the help of ed. Want plus ed. Second, Mona needed her sister's book to complete the task. Needed again is formed by adding ed to need. The third one is, did you have a good weekend? The word did is an auxiliary verb, and with did we use the first form of verb that is have. Here did have together is showing you simple past tense, which means someone is clearly discussing a recent weekend that is now finished. Now let's discuss the second form, that is past continuous tense. This is also known as past progressive tense. Remember, it is also known as past progressive tense. It refers to an action that was happening at some point in the past. It describes an event that began in the past and often continued for a short period of time after the action started. On your screen, you can see the formula. Also, you can see a few examples. The formula is was or were plus base verb plus ing. Was is used for singular, whereas were is used with plural nouns. Now, what is the first usage? To express an action that started in the past and went on for a while. Like here you see the first example says the musicians were practicing all night. The musicians were practicing all night. Because it is musicians, so we have used were. Practice plus ing is showing you past continuous tense, and this activity happened all night. The second example, I was not sleeping when you got home last evening. That means at that particular time when somebody came, I was not sleeping. Was sleeping is your past continuous, whereas you can see I have circled the word not. That means we have made this sentence into a negative statement. The second usage of past continuous tense is to express an action that was going on at the point being talked about. You can understand this by the following examples. See the first one. The baby was drinking milk when we got to the house yesterday morning. What activity was done by the baby? It was drinking milk, and when it was doing that activity, when we got into the house. And for the second activity, you will see the word got is simple past tense. Now, moving to the second example, my mother was washing clothes when I called her this afternoon. What was my mother doing at the time when I phoned her? She was washing clothes. To show this activity, we use past continuous tense. And mother is singular, so we have used was, and then wash plus ing. And to show the second activity, we have used simple past, that is called. Now the third usage is to express a continuing action while narrating a story. Continuing means which goes on. We can show past continuous tense while we narrate, while we speak, or while we write a story. See the first example. While I was sleeping last night, there was an earthquake. Someone is telling this, that what activity or what happened when he was sleeping. An earthquake occurred, and vice versa. When earthquake occurred, what that person was doing? He was sleeping. So was sleeping is your past continuous. The second example, somebody is narrating it like the king was sitting on his throne when a deity appeared in the court. Deity means god or goddess. When a deity appeared, what happened in the court? The king at that time was sitting on his throne. So here was sitting is past continuous tense. Now children, we will move to the third kind, that is past perfect tense. Now how we are going to define it? Children, it is a verb tense used to talk about an action or an activity or an event that was completed before some point in the past. The formula of past perfect tense is had plus past participle form of verb. Past participle form of verb, I have already told you in the first video. How do we create? By adding d, ed, n, en or t to the base form of verb. And the word auxiliary verb had is used both for singular and plural. So the formula of past perfect tense is had plus past participle form of verb. Now let's see the usage. The first way to use past perfect tense. It indicates an action completed at some point in the past before another action started. That means one action is going to be completed and at the same point one more action started. This you will understand by a couple of examples present in front of you. First one is the bride had just finished dressing up when it started to rain. From the formula you can see it is had plus third form of verb. So here we are having had plus finished. Finish is made with finish plus ed. Had finished is your past perfect, whereas started is simple past. And when it started to rain, it's showing you another action when the bride had just finished dressing up. And the second action, in almost sentences you will see we use simple past form of verb. The second example, we had reached there after the dinner was over. Had reached is according to your formula had plus reach plus ed, and was is your simple past tense. Now the second use of simple past perfect tense is to express an event which took place before a definite time in the past. It is used to express an event or an action which took place before a definite time in the past. Like you will understand from the following examples. We had cleaned up the terrace before the watchman arrived. When did they clean up the terrace? When the watchman arrived. The time of arriving of the watchman is not mentioned. So we have used here past perfect tense instead of other forms of verbs. And had cleaned is had plus clean plus ed. Second example, he had settled up the mess by the time his father came home. Had settled is past perfect, and in the second event you will see it is used came, that is your simple past tense. In the third usage you will see it is used to describe a past action in reported speech. I hope children you remember direct and indirect speech. Reported speech is known as indirect speech. Now, first example says, he told me that he had met his friend. In this, what is past perfect? Had met is your past perfect. Second example, Ritesh explained that he had just turned out the light. Had turned is past perfect tense. And how we have formed it? Had plus turn plus ed. Now we have approached almost to the fourth form of verb, that is past perfect continuous tense. This tense is used to describe an action that was going on in the past until another action in the past happened. Again listen, this tense is used to describe an event, an activity or an action that was already going in the past until another action or an event or an activity in the past occurred or happened. Let's see the formula. Had plus been plus base verb plus ing. How do we make past perfect continuous tense? By using had, which will show you past, then been, then verb, that is your base verb, and then adding ing to the base form of verb. Now where do we use past perfect continuous tense? We use it in reported speech. Reported speech, just now I have told you, reported speech means indirect speech. See the first example. Ranu said that when he had arrived, they had been having dinner. Here you can see I have already underlined it. Had plus been plus have plus ing. That is past perfect continuous tense. And had arrived is your past perfect tense. Second example, they told me that they had been living in Paris. They told me that they had been living in Paris. Here, had been living is past perfect continuous tense. And you can see the structure of sentence. It is in the indirect speech without any added punctuation marks. The second use is for an action that was going on for a period of time in the past and is related to another action that happened in the past. That means we are talking about two actions which happened in the past, and for first action we generally use past perfect continuous tense, and the second action which is related with the first action is shown by the simple past tense. You can understand by the examples. Martha had been walking 3 kilometers a day before she broke her leg. Had been walking is past perfect continuous tense, and Martha had been walking 3 kilometers a day. Then suddenly what happened? Because she had been walking, therefore she broke her leg, and the word broke is simple past tense. The second example, I had been working all morning and ended up with a headache. I had been working is your past perfect continuous tense action that was going on for a period of time in the past, and it is related with the other action. What happened? Because I had been working all morning, so what happened? I got tired, I got worn out, and I ended up with a headache. Let's recapitulate what we have studied today. We have learnt about past tense, and in this we have learnt all the 4 forms, its formulas, and you have learnt through various examples. The first one is simple past tense, the second is past perfect tense, then the third one is past continuous tense, and fourth and the last one is past perfect continuous tense. In the first video, I have told you to learn all the names of the tenses. I hope you have learnt. With this, children, we have come to an end of our today's topic. Hope you have understood and liked it. As you know, in this lockdown, we all are caught up in our homes. So I have tried to prepare the video the best way possible. with the resources available at my home. Thanks for watching and do learn all the formulas. You will find the explained tenses with examples in the attached file. Thank you. Bye for now. We'll meet in the third video, part 3, tenses.